My name is Akshal Agarwal. I graduated from law school in 2020. I'll be joining the Indian School of Business's PGP program in 2022, and I'll be joining the cohort of 2023.
What were the issues, the challenges that you faced, the decisions that you took, and what worked, what did not work? Please let us know.
So I think the first decision was whether to take GMAT or the GRE. And since I had specifically narrowed down to ISB, I knew that ISB is my school of choice, and opted for the GMAT. And during that time, it was the peak of the lockdown in 2020 last year. So I had to decide whether I'm going to give it online or offline. So when I had begun my preparation, I only was looking at a at home option of the GMAT, right? And even though the format of the test was largely similar, only the sections were reordered, and they had omitted the analytical writing section in the online exam at home. What I really thought was the main difference between the two was that you did not get a break between sections, right? You had to attempt them consecutively. So for some children, that is a real deal breaker. Some children, they want to just take a refresher of it, but in my case, because I had given close to 25 mocks, right? So I was so comfortable with those 2 hours. I didn't really struggle for those 2 hours. My concentration didn't break. But eventually, by the time I actually gave up my exam, centers had opened up again, and I actually ended up giving it in the center. But one thing that I took away from all of that was that a lot of time is needlessly wasted in traveling to these test prep centers, and commuting, and all the other things that go with it. Because I was preparing at home, I was using a lot of self-paced videos and a combination of mock tests. So I think I was really able to narrow it down. One strategy that really worked for me is that I had a big chart inside my room where I used to write down my scores for each and every mock. I used to give a breakup of my quant and a breakup of my verbal, and I used to give a comment as to what I think I should do better. And that is just my test taking style, that taking more mocks over preparation really helped me out. So even whenever I used to take a mock, I used to feel generally more confident. And I went to Jamboree for my mocks. I went to Veritas Prep for my mocks, and I went to Manhattan for my mocks. And when I was getting a 700 on my Manhattan, I was confident and I booked my test.
Right.